Hey Tina and Jared, I'm kind of teasing you right now, but I've been today and yesterday looking around Evanston, and I just haven't loved anything. And I mean, I could show you some of these, but I just don't think any of them, well, I didn't think any of them were going to work until I looked at this last one. And this one I think could definitely work. It's the closest one to the lake by far. If you see, that's Sheridan Road, and you know, at the end of it, quite a bit there, is where Loyola is. And I'm turning from Sheridan. Oh, I'm on Sheridan, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. Hold on, let me see if this is the right. No, that's not the right one. Oops. Just breaking multiple driving laws around here. Okay, this is Michigan Avenue. I know, it's funny, isn't it? But it's right by the lake, and this is the street. And that is the house with the sign. That's your neighbor. They're kind of eccentric if you lived here. But that's the house there. Right there. They're doing some work next to it, but that's the little house. And it is not under contract. There's somebody over there redoing their house. But this is 545 South Michigan Avenue. And it's apartments over here, which are very well kept, clean. And then it's houses, and then more apartments. There's a little tot park. There's a guy who's probably gonna stare at me because I drove past him once. But this neighborhood is just adorable. And it's right, you know, south of downtown in Evanston. And see, when I turn, that's where I started from. That's the lake right there. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna turn and hope, oh, nope, would have gotten hit. I'm gonna turn here and show you how close this is to Evanston. Wow, it's in Evanston, duh. But what it's like, these are all the mansions, like right by the lake. Evanston has lots of sections like this though, that have mansions. Every like neighborhood has like a historic district. But this is one of the best. I mean, obviously, I think, because it's like right by the lake. See, it's right there. And I've been driving here for like a minute. You know, if you look on this side, it's more mansions. Sheridan turns, the mansions continue over there behind the gate, but Sheridan turns this way, and then it turns this way again to the left. Oh, no turn on red. Well, when you turn again here, you're just a couple of blocks from the university. There's Michigan Avenue over there again. If you came up that way, it would let you out over here on this other curve of Sheridan. So I was actually kind of bummed that I was driving around and driving around. I've driven and looked at like 12 or 13, something like that. Again, you see, it's the mansions. It's beautiful up here. And they're nice, you know, they're not like, they're tasteful. They're not just super rich. They're like, they have character. And once you get up here a little bit, where there's some following this transit van, is where the actual university is. So if you were gonna take like a really nice walk or bike ride along the lake, this is the way you would go to get to like the downtown and the campus, without all the crazy, not crazy, but all the businesses and traffic. Now we're getting into like the, you know, profusely rich, but it just keeps going up this way. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that because this is atypical. But it's probably the nicest part of Evanston, and typically there's nothing really available down here, and if there is, it's a condo or it's well over $1 million. So now I'm at Dempster, and I'm going to show you what happens here at Dempster. I'm going to turn here, but I mean, look at that mansion. I mean, it's just gorgeous. These are like, you know, movie star. This is like, you know, what's his name, the filmmaker 16 Candles, John. He's like, you know, my generation's, you know, Frank Capra. Now I'm getting weird. But anyway, he would, you know, he was from kind of over here, the guy who did 16 Candles, Breakfast Club. Anyway, this little southeast section of Evanston is by far, in my opinion, the nicest. And now once you get over here, you'll see there's the train. And I turned on Dempster, so I'm at Dempster and Hinman. And now you can see this is where the little downtown area starts. And it just, once we're here now, and we have entered officially now, this is Chicago Avenue, that's the train right there. The other train is further west, but why would you need that one? If you look left, look right, there's just, this is where I was showing you the other day. Here, I'm gonna turn right, even though it says no turn on red. They're friendly cops in Evanston, right? This is the campus right here. So I drove down the street on the last video. I had said, this is Greenwood, I had said that the manager of my band when I was in my early 20s lived right over here. Yeah, right here off a lake. And we're on campus now. So a bike ride, it would take like, you know, longest it would take would be like 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. This video is 7 minutes long, and I started over by the lake, so you can see it's not that much of a drive at all. And just a few blocks north of where I am now is that crazy great, you know, where my friend's hot dog place is. And over there is Tommy Nevins and the train. Remember I showed you that? My other band played there with OK Go. It's funny how I always have references to myself, isn't it? But so this is it. I think that, you know, Evanston is an awesome possibility, but that one on Michigan is pretty much it. Like, I wouldn't really want to show you the other ones, and mainly because they're just not that nice. You know, the windows are super old, or the roof is super old. There's one in another part of Evanston. It's like the northwest part of Evanston, right near where the football field is, Ryan Field, and I like that a lot. And the house over there is very cute. It's got a new roof, you can tell. But they're like at opposite ends. You know, one's northwest and one's southeast. And again, here's that totally busy downtown area. I think everybody thinks it's gonna rain, so it's not as busy as it was the other day. But so anyway, Evanston, I say, is a strong possibility, but there's just not as much to look at because it's either really expensive or people just aren't moving. People like Evanston, so, and the market is a lot slower over here. It's, I would say, compared to Andersonville and Bowmanville, it's like dead. Houses are lasting over a month easily over here. Some of them up to 60 or 100 days. Now that doesn't mean like there's anything wrong with Evanston. It just means that it's a much more stable market right now. And I think that's got to do with the housing stock. It's more expensive, and there's a lot of condos, and the condos are more expensive. You get like a older building condo that's been, you know, nicely rehabbed, but they're like $400,000. You know, so anyway, all right, we were all through here before. There's Benison's Bakery. It's been here forever. Okay, so I hope this hasn't been annoying, but I think even for me this has been good, because I would hate to spend a lot of time looking up here, but I think there's one or two that you definitely should see, like they're must-sees over here. So, and we'll go from there, and let me know, like, do you think I'm crazy, or if you think this is good, or what, because you know, coming up here, I don't, you know, since you guys are coming, I don't want to waste time when you're here showing you stuff that I don't know as well. So that's kind of why I'm doing this, because I want it to be like as efficient as possible and like as good as possible. So alright, so that's my video, and I hope you like it, and I hope it's informative. Thanks, bye.